Next time, look at the camera and smile when we go live.
Hey, look at me. I'm looking at the camera and going live. Hello.
Hello.
I had to do a multitask to do a little work.
Oh, no work done while we're on doing work.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to talk about? Okay, let's talk about what's going on in the market.
Let's talk about what's going on in the market. Talk about your stuff first.
Okay. Yes, sir. Let's see. We've had stocks and stocks are rising while mortgage bonds are like, we're giving back today. We were doing so well.
Yeah.
And then now we got it. Yeah. Well,
Who said something stupid?
I don't know.
Well, it's usually because somebody said something stupid.
No, it's not that. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Here. That's don't take my thunder.
Oh, no.
So BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, reported 339,000 jobs created in May, surpassing the estimate of only 190,000. That's a lot of jobs in May.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they came from.
Statistics reported 339,000 jobs created in May, surpassing estimates of 190. Yeah. Wow.
So, and then there was positive revisions made in March and April job figures, adding another 93,000 additional jobs for those 2 months. So it's better than they thought. However,
I don't get it. Where?
I don't know.
Okay. Birth death model.
Yeah, used to estimate hiring for new business creation, added 231,000 jobs in May. So there's just more jobs coming, but the real question, are they real jobs? What I mean by that is we have that 9 million to 10 million right now. Is how many of those are actually going to, I'm going to get rid of that. How many of those actually are going to get filled? Or are companies just going to say, yeah, we have them, but we're not filling them?
Right. Because we don't need them.
Well, we need them. Like we need somebody to edit our content, but I don't want to spend that money right now. And I want to put it somewhere else. Right. Because the content's great going forward forever, but you need to close sales.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And so 2 surveys are in the BLS report. Remember, there's a household survey where they actually get they call and say, are you working?
No.
Or is that, no, that's the home part, household survey. Yeah. So the survey showed that there's 310,000 job losses and a labor force increase of only 130,000, resulting in an increase in unemployment rate from 3.4 to 3.7. So when they talk to people at home instead of the other thing, it was a different thing.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen is they're finally going to get through this and go, okay, this is a weird report. Let's not really give it any value and keep going forward. But again, I'd rather the Fed raise one more time and slap us in the face and make us go negative even faster, because I don't want a 1980s issue where they paused and then, oh my goodness, inflation took off again. And then we're even worse into this, because we all thought we'd be done by now. Not we all, but a lot of people thought we'd be on our way out of this already. And you can't get out of it if you keep spending.
That's very, very true. But, I'm looking at these banners, 339,000 jobs created, 310,000 jobs lost.
Yeah.
93 additional jobs.
Well, one was the business survey and one is the household. Yeah.
Craziness.
Well, another thing is you can't stay on unemployment forever like you did during the pandemic.
So. Yeah, you have to work off of it, right?
Well, they'll eventually cut you off.
Well, one would think, okay, now we're going to work off of it. They're probably just like, oh, now I'm unemployed. I guess go move in with mom and dad.
Right. So supposedly, May increased their actual earnings, how much you make by 0.3%. Ooh, year over year average hourly earnings are up 4.3%. So slightly lower than previous figure of 4.4. These numbers are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
They actually are saying the average people only work 3.4.
34.4.
Yeah, thank you. 3.4 hours.
Yeah. And, is that a way for employers to get, if you're 32 hours or more, do you get your benefits, or
no?
Is that a way to get
No, that's why they're trying to make 32 full-time.
Gotcha.
In the state of California.
Yeah.
Thank God they don't. Month over month average, because if you couldn't, then you'd only be working like 3 days, because you have to go to the bar the 4th day.
Exactly. And drown your sorrows.
That's right. So year over year growth stands at 3.4%, which is down from 3.8%
in the previous report.
Correct. Month over month average weekly earnings remain flat, but year over year. So, all right. So the Senate passed the debt ceiling bill, right? Yeah. And they signed it. Everybody signed it. Now it's going to this is the most diverse cause ever. Sorry.
He probably won't be able to sign because he probably hurt his finger when he fell down.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure somebody will sign for him.
Yeah.
And I know we're being negative, but
it's correct.
it's pretty sad when I talk to people in other countries because of all the podcasts I'm on and stuff, and they actually I just can't believe who we have as a president.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part, was when other countries are making comments about it, there's a problem.
Yep.
I know a lot of, back when Trump was president, supposedly other countries made fun of him too, or in a different way.
Yeah. He was a mean orange man.
Yeah. But that's actually all I have. So there's, basically, don't worry, over the next, couple months, it's going to show inflation and hopefully going down. And I say hopefully because nobody saw this BLS report coming today.
Right. Well, we'll know
have?
more on Monday. I just kind of interesting.
Why? What's Monday?
Monday's just another day.
Monday.
Okay, the week ending of May 27th statewide.
Say it with more like enthusiasm.
Okay, the week ending in May 27th of 2023 for the state of California.
Oh, look, we went up in sales.
I know,
from 420 to 449
closed sales per day. So 7 days, every day, 449. 271 pending sales per day and 218 new listings per day. Those numbers stay just about the same all the time.
All right, back to your 449. If we stay at that, if it goes, so basically in order to stay at that as an average number for 365 days, that's only 163,885.
Right. When we were earlier thinking in the 150s or low 160s, like 161. So
do you know what it used to be per day in order to do our average?
Well,
it's 3 times that amount.
Yeah.
Per day.
So it's 12.
Yeah. 1253 or something like that. So that's how low we are.
Yeah.
3 times this amount is what we're used to.
And this is not because of interest rates. This is not because of anything going on in the economy so much as just an absolute inventory issue.
Right. And it's because the fact of
not building.
Well, not that. Well, and people would move if they had decent interest rates too. You got to remember that.
Some people don't want to leave their 2% or 2.3,
whatever that number is. Anything that's lower than 6.5 to 7.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it, you're doubling your payment when you go from what you're at to the other one.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. I mean, people are going to buy and then just plan for the future to refinance.
The idea that maybe they will get rid of capital gains for investors of a single family home, townhome or condo, selling it to an owner occupied buyer.
But
that's exciting. That'll add probably 7 listings.
I was going to yawn. That's going to bring that'll be like 4 more people get into contract. And that's the problem. It's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. But you have families who are getting through trust investment properties, and they automatically go up to the current tax rate. Right. In California.
Right.
After that, unless it's a primary residence, then it stays at the original tax rate.
Right.
So move a kid in there.
Yeah. Yep. But for people who want to get out of the rental game,
there'll be but on that, there's no capital gains.
Right. Well, I understand that.
I'm just saying, so those where most people I want to get rid of my stuff because I just got it for my family and I can get rid of the capital gains. They should do it anyway. But I understand what you're saying. If somebody who's had them forever and they're like, I'm done, I want to sell all my stuff and not have capital gains hell out of them. And not transfer it into another state or that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be great. And so would, just more houses.
Yeah. I'm wondering.
Someone said, hey, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Sarita. I love her. She's awesome.
It's funny because everybody I've ever put up there, you never said he hated. So
why would I? Well, I could never say that.
That
would be a horrible thing. That's about what I got in a nutshell. I mean, I sound like a broken record, and I say that every single day. It's just, do you want me to move my mic, or you want to move yours?
No, I'm trying to get mine a little bit straighter.
Here.
Yes.
Anyway, we need inventory.
Yes, we do.
We need inventory. If we can increase inventory drastically, the market will change.
And if we could get rid of a lot of loan officers and real estate agents, the market would change.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to make the market change. It just make
our
slice of the pie a little different.
No, I mean, it's just much harder. I keep saying that all the time. People are asking, should I come in your industry? And I'm like, no.
Well, you said
Not right now.
You said earlier in the week that 40% of
loan officers
did not renew.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
Yeah, it is.
What's the how many?
I don't know.
What's the
I don't know. I just
big
know the
number
percentage.
that the 40% is?
I don't know.
Oh, just the percentages.
What happened was I was watching that real estate news thing I was telling you about, and they went everywhere to find out how does this affect loan officers, and there's no statistics for that. So they called the different agencies that handle that, and that's what they got their numbers from, saying that there were 40% less people renewed. And I know that in the beginning of the year, it was so hard to get anything done by the Department of Real Estate because people didn't renew on time,
right?
Because they probably just didn't have the money, or they just didn't know if they're going to stay in it. And so we were so bombarded in the beginning of the year for the first 3 to 4 months that you couldn't get anything done in a timely manner.
Yeah. Well, and our local associations feel that pain on people renewing late, having to drop them, and then I don't have access to all my stuff. Oh, I guess I'll pay my bill now.
Well, you pay it when you need it.
Well, there's even installment plans you can do. You can pay a little bit at a time.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. If you have questions about anything, reach out to us.
Yep.
Regarding real estate and finance.
Well, you can even ask me questions about other stuff, and I'll just make up answers if I don't know.
There you go. All right. Make it a great day.
It's going to be a wonderful weekend. Make it a great day.
All right.
Just like
you just cut me off.
I know I did.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Barden.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing about it? We're the most diverse show.
Are we?
All right, everyone, make it a great day. I'm at Parcaut everywhere, and you can get Mike Kelly pretty much
anywhere.
Pete Wexford's most of the time.
A lot of the times, laddie.
Around lunch.
Yep.
He's not there all the time. All right, make it a great day.
Make it a great day
and weekend. Go out there and look at some open house.